Hey everybody, KC here. So I'm still in London, and across the street is Selfridges, one of the world's great department stores. Now, I'm recording this at about 11:25 on a Sunday morning. Selfridges opens at 11:30. It takes up this entire block, but I have to tell you, I am shocked by how many people are lined up outside, just waiting to get in the doors when they open up. Clearly, there's a lot going on there. Now, as a department store, they have a lot of clothing, a lot of dry goods, but they also have a robust food hall, and that's what I'm here to see. One of the first impressions one has when one walks into the food hall is how much of it is devoted to service. Yeah, sure, there's some coolers, there's some shelving. For the most part, though, this is all about the service in a variety of categories.
You've got 2 trays downstairs for today.
One of the interesting things about Selfridges is that for the first half hour that they're open on Sundays from 11:30 to 12, you can shop, you can pick things up, but you can't check out until noon. Basically, the first half hour is for browsing. So go figure. Right across the street from Selfridges is a Marks & Spencer. And Marks & Spencer has a food hall. So the Marks & Spencer food hall is much more of a traditional grocery store. lots of shelves, lots of coolers. But the emphasis is on two things. First of all, private label. It's everywhere. It is totally dominated by private label. And the second thing is packaging that is sustainable, and it also provides enormous shelf life for the product that they're selling. It's a real emphasis here, both in the product, the packaging, and also in the shelving. They're communicating that message everywhere. Now, there are some places where they do have some service fresh food, like the bakery counter behind me. But here, that's sort of, unlike at the Selfridges, that's sort of the exception. This is all about being a neighborhood grocery store, albeit in the basement of a department store. It's enormous, but there's a lot of houses and a lot of apartments in the area, and there's a lot of money. Let me tell you something, they're doing a lot of business. So listen, I think there's a lot to learn from the Marks & Spencer experience. Not all of it is applicable to the way things are in the U.S. There's a lot of products in there that I don't think would do very well in the United States. That said, I think the focus on sustainability, I think the focus on shelf life, and listen, the focus on private label, we can learn from all of it. My first thought about the private label was, would that really work in the U.S.? But basically, that's what Trader Joe's does, but on a much smaller scale. Anyway, all part of the learning curve here in England. That's what's on my mind. And as always, I want to hear what's on your mind.